Baby, give your spouse that phone. Well, I'm about to make a lot of people mad with this one. But before you get offended, hear me out. If you're married to me and I ask you for your phone, why are you acting like I asked you for classified information? Why all of a sudden your phone has to go everywhere you go? Why does it sleep under your pillow? Why does the screen mysteriously turn over every time your spouse walks into the room? And why does transparency suddenly become an invasion of privacy when you get married? Let's talk about it. I'm not saying that marriage means you don't have any individuality. You can have a conversation with your mama, your best friend. You can have personal thoughts. That's privacy. But secrecy is when you're intentionally hiding something because you already know it could hurt your marriage. Deleting messages, hiding conversations, changing your passwords to something that you don't want your spouse to know. Taking certain calls in another room, turning your screen away. And then when your spouse asks, who is that? You get defensive. Baby, that's just not privacy anymore. That's behavior that creates suspicion. And a lot of times your spouse isn't just insecure. You've given them a reason to question things. And we need to be honest about that. You can't betray somebody's trust and then get offended because rebuilding that trust is going to take time. You can't say you should trust me when your actions are giving them every reason not to. But let me talk to the person who's constantly checking that phone too. Because if you have to inspect that phone every single night just to feel okay, there is a deeper issue that phone cannot fix. Because I don't want a marriage where I have to play detective. I don't want to have to monitor my husband. I want to trust my husband. I don't want me having access to his phone to be the reason that I have peace. I want his character to be the reason I have peace. And that's the difference. So yes, give your spouse that phone, but don't make the phone the foundation of your marriage. Because I don't really want access to your phone. I want access to your honesty. I want to know that when nobody is watching, you still honor your covenant. That's what integrity looks like. Because marriage isn't supposed to be, let me check your phone. It's supposed to be, I trust the person I'm married to. And if your spouse can pick up your phone and you immediately panic, maybe the issue isn't that they touched your phone. Maybe it's because of what happens inside of you when they do grab your phone. And let me say this to my Christian couples. We have to stop using God knows my heart as an excuse to hide things from the person we made a covenant with. God knowing your heart doesn't make dishonesty okay. And transparency doesn't mean that you're living under surveillance. It's about living a certain way that you don't even need secrecy to protect your marriage. So I say again, baby, give them that phone. Love you, bye.